Congratulations on your new home. It's extremely spacious, bright, and stylish. Having a CEO husband must be great. It's not like that, but I'm glad to hear such a compliment. Thank you for coming here today. Please, come by again sometime. Of course I'll come visit you again soon. I mean, perhaps I should just move over here and live in your new house. This place is so lovely. Don't be so silly, Olivia. I'm sorry, but I'm serious. I'm really thinking of moving in. Huh? That's why I packed my stuff as soon as I got home. I can move in there anytime. So, sis, can you please leave that house ASAP? I'm going to make that house mine and Aaron's starting today. Olivia? What's wrong with you all of a sudden? And you said you're making it yours and Aaron's house? Actually, sis, Aaron and I are in a romantic relationship. So, I want to live in that new house with Aaron. Huh? What do you mean you're in a relationship with Aaron? Oh no! What's with that reaction? You really didn't notice anything about us, sis? What? Aaron and I have been seeing each other for over a year now. Even today, we were holding hands under the table in the living room. You were sitting right in front of us, and you didn't notice a thing? What? Well, you've always been insensitive, so I guess it can't be helped. You're a spoiled housewife now. There's no way you'd notice us. You don't even seem to realize how much Aaron is crazy about me. Wait a minute. This can't be true. Oh, are you two really dating? My husband. I can't believe my husband Aaron was hooking up with my sister. It's more like we're in deep love rather than just dating. Aaron seems to have fallen for me. He's been contacting me constantly. I miss you so much, Olivia. I wish I could live here with you, Olivia, is what he says. Huh? I can't help but think guys who fall madly in love with me are so adorable. That's why I want to make his wish come true. You should pack your bags and get out of there, sis. I'll live with him from now on. Sorry to bother you at work, Aaron. I have something important to talk to you about.
What's up? It's unusual for you to contact me while I'm at work.
I'm going to ask you directly, but are you in a relationship with my sister?
What?
Olivia told me yesterday that you guys have been together for a year. She also told me that you said you wanted to live together with her at the new house.
What? Wait a minute. Did Olivia really say that?
The answer to my question is either yes or no. You're in a relationship with Olivia, correct?
Oh, no. It's more like...
By the way, I got some evidence from your study. I was holding my anger in until you left for work today. And I immediately went through your study from one end to the other. Now, come on, answer my question. I'd like to hear them directly from you.
I'm sorry. I've been seeing Olivia for a year behind your back. But it was just for fun. We were just dating on a whim.
You've got to be kidding me. I wouldn't care if it was some random girl, but how could you be so stupid to mess around with your wife's sister? You even have a young daughter. You betrayed not only me, but your little girl too.
I'm so sorry. I didn't think about it that much. I just happened to meet Olivia at a bar, had some drinks, had a good time, and before I knew it, we were together.
There is no such thing as before I knew it.
I'm sorry.
Everything happens for a reason. Even the vast universe was created because of the Big Bang. How can two adults be in a relationship without a reason?
I'm sorry. I'm in a relationship with Olivia. I'm the one who asked her out.
I'm divorcing you. I can't live with this betrayer anymore.
Wait a minute, Nancy. I don't want to divorce you. And our daughter, Molly, is so precious to me. I beg you, please reconsider divorce.
You cheated on me despite having a beautiful daughter.
I'll go break up with Olivia right away. So please, give me one more chance.
Sis, are you out right now? Yes, so what do you want? Lucky me! I'll bring my belongings in while you're out. I'll put all your stuff out in the yard. Huh? I'm glad I got the spare key from Aaron. Well then, I'll be entering your home now. Wait a minute. What do you mean by spare key? And taking my stuff out without permission? What the hell do you think you're doing? I told you a few days ago. The new house will be ours, Aaron's and mine. That's why I'm moving in right now. What? At first, I thought I'd wait until you moved out. But I was afraid you might stay here for a while. So, I decided to kick you out immediately. My apartment contract was due for renewal anyways, so... Stop fooling around. You already broke up with Aaron. Stop trying to take over my new house by pretending to be his girlfriend. Huh? There's no way Aaron and I are breaking up. What are you talking about? What? You guys haven't broken up yet? Aaron said he broke up with you right after that conversation. Aaron! He's madly in love with me. There's no way he could break up with me like that. Of course, I have no intention of breaking up with him either. I mean, he even stayed over at my place yesterday. You're kidding. I'm sure he was on a business trip yesterday. Aaron lied to you like that? And you didn't even notice. You're really insensitive, sis. No way. He said he was going to end things with you. He was so desperate not to get divorced. Aaron will never say such things. Yesterday, he said he wanted to marry me ASAP. Huh? That's why I rushed to move in like this. I'm sure Aaron will be surprised. When he comes home from work, his beloved babe will be awaiting him. He'll be so happy that he'll hug me at the door. I was foolish to think I could trust that man even a little. I was reconsidering divorce for the sake of our daughter. I never thought he'd betray me again. All right, I'm all done moving my stuff in. It's a good thing I hired a moving company. I can't believe it was this easy to move all of your stuff out. Yours and your daughter's stuff has all been left outside. Olivia, just to make sure, don't you have any feelings of guilt? You made a move on your own sister's husband, kicked her out of her new house. How can you be so cheerful? I don't feel guilty at all. I'm a more attractive woman than you. It's no wonder Aaron is obsessed with me. It's not my fault at all.
Huh?
Unlike you, sis, who's just an ordinary housewife, I'm a shining beauty. Since I'm very professional, I'm the department head, even at this age. I have a fulfilling job, and I have fun with the money I earn. I'm the kind of woman who would look good standing next to the company's CEO. To be frank, I'm a better match for Aaron than you. So I deserve to have my husband and house taken away from me? What a barbaric way of thinking. That barbarism is what attracts him to me. Aaron finds me more exciting and thrilling than his quiet wife. Aaron always says, "My wife is nothing more than a burden and a hindrance to me. She is nothing more than a parasite, and I have lost all love for her." What? Now you know how unloved you are. From now on, I, the perfect match for him, will live in this house. So you, housewife parasite, get out of the house. Fine. Be prepared for what's to come. Huh? I've made up my mind. In that case, we'll leave as you wish. Aaron and I are getting a divorce immediately. You can have him. So, from now on, Olivia, you're his wife and you're going to support him, even if he's kicked out of the company and no longer serves as the CEO. Huh? What do you mean he'll be kicked out of the company? I knew Aaron wouldn't tell you anything about this. There's no way he'd tell you that his wife holds almost all the power in his company. That's a lame thing to say, right? Huh? Why do you have such authority over the company, sis? You're just a housewife. You're just a parasite living off Aaron's money. What's a woman like you doing with the authority of the company? That parasite is the one who raised the money to rebuild the company. She gave up all her money for her beloved husband. What? Aaron's company was in a financial crisis a few years ago. Sales were declining due to high fuel prices and rising shipping costs. I helped him get the company back on its feet. I gave him $2 million in total, with my savings from my single days, stocks that I had bought, and the money by selling everything I had. And in exchange, I got to own stocks of the company. Really? I already own the company's stock as its wife. In total, I own about 2/3 of the company's stock. You're the department head at a company, so you know what that means. You're kidding me. You're a dictator, owning more than half the company's stock? You can do whatever you want with the stockholders' meetings and everything. In fact, Aaron's company belongs to you more than him. Exactly. That's why I can hold a shareholders meeting and fire the CEO ASAP. But to treat a housewife like a parasite? He's such a terrible husband. Oh no! Well then, I'll go get the divorce papers right away. I'll arrange for someone to come and pick up your belongings right away. Well then, you take care of Aaron from now on.
Hey, Nancy, what's this? Why is there an urgent shareholders meeting? What's more, they're going to fire me from my position as CEO. Why are you bringing that up so suddenly?
A person who betrays his family with no hesitation is not fit to be the head of a company. That's why I'm firing you immediately.
What do you mean, betray his family? I promised you I wouldn't cheat on you. Remember? I broke up with Olivia right after that. We don't keep in touch anymore. We don't even see each other privately.
Huh? You didn't break up with Olivia, did you? I already know everything.
What?
Olivia just took over our house. She said you guys never broke up and that you wanted to get divorced. So, she packed up her stuff and moved in.
No way! What the hell is wrong with her?
Can you wait until later to get mad at Olivia? My first priority is to talk about the divorce. I'll hire a lawyer and we'll talk about it right after the shareholders meeting.
What?
I'll get custody of our daughter, of course. I'll also ask for a decent amount of child support, so be prepared for that.
Wait. Please wait. I don't want to get divorced from you. I'll break up with her properly this time. I promise I'll do it. So don't tell me you're getting a divorce.
Do you really think I'm going to believe you now?
Don't say that. I'll never lie to you again. I'll work hard and expand the company. I'll make you and our daughter happy. I'll ensure a luxurious life for you forever. So please, don't divorce me.
I'm sorry, but can you say such things at the shareholders meeting? It doesn't matter what you say here.
What?
I'm going to speak up at the shareholders meeting. That your resignation is because you cheated on me. No matter what people accuse me of being selfish, I'm going to say it out loud and proud. So, I'd like to hear your excuses at the shareholders meeting too.
What are you saying? How can I do such an embarrassing thing at a shareholders meeting? There's no way I'm going to make excuses for cheating in front of the other shareholders and employees.
Then why don't you just say nothing? Just shut up and quietly listen to what I have to say about your position.
Oh no.
Well then, I'll be leaving now. I look forward to seeing you at the shareholders meeting. This sucks. Aaron, he really got fired. He's now jobless, even though we got to be together. Well, yesterday's shareholders meeting was a blast. When I finally announced his dismissal, there was a round of applause. Some shareholders even whistled. You can't be serious. They were all for it. It seems Aaron was even trying to hook up with some of the part-timers in the company. He was accused of that at the shareholders meeting. We decided we didn't need a CEO who messes around with his own family and company. We had to get rid of him quickly before something irreversible happens. No way! Aaron, are you telling me that there are other women besides me? Oh, what are you so angry about? You had your hands on other people's men too. You don't have the right to be mad at others for making a move on your man. Huh? Oh, by the way, the new president was elected without a hitch. There's a very talented employee who's working hard in the company. He seems to be more popular than Aaron. With someone like that as president, I'm sure the company will be fine. I'm going to hold on to my shares and not sell them. This is a disaster. What the heck? I thought I could have it all. And now he's jobless, and he even tried to get his hands on young girls. I don't want such a man anymore. I'll give him back to you, sis. No, I don't need that piece of trash. I don't need him either. He's unemployed and doesn't do anything to take care of the house. A man like him is not suitable as my partner. Oh dear. I told Aaron that if he is jobless, he should at least take care of the house. But then, he couldn't do anything at all. He's a super useless guy. Of course he is. He left everything to me, the housewife. He can't do his job. He can't take care of the house. What's the point of being together with him? And on top of that, he wants me to pay the mortgage on this house. What is it with this loan? $4,000 a month is ridiculous. When he was the CEO, it was an affordable price to pay. But I'm sure you'll be fine. You're a very successful woman. You're so talented, you're even entrusted to be a department head. This is impossible. Even though I'm a department head, my monthly income is $6,000. I can't lose $4,000 from there to a loan. You still have $2,000 left. With that much, you can make ends meet. Well then, I wish you and Aaron a long and happy life together. Aaron and I officially divorced, and I was able to accept alimony, child support, and property in one lump sum. I guess that's why he's almost out of savings now. He now lives in the house with Olivia as a kept man. And she is working hard to pay off the massive mortgage. I want you to build another company and succeed, she said, and put all of her savings into Aaron's new business. However, it seems that he has failed at every one of them, and now there are rumors that he has a few tens of thousands of dollars in debt that he is keeping a secret from Olivia.
Hey family, should I bring something over for Christmas dinner?
Hey Mom, thanks, but that's not necessary. Isabella's getting dinner ready. There's Mexican food like her family used to have.
Oh, Mexican food? Not a classic Christmas dinner? What about our delicious salad? The perfect mashed potatoes? This is much more traditional than such strange tortilla chips. It all tastes fantastic, Melanie, but we can have that again next year. Besides, my culture is not just tortilla chips. If you say so. What did the others say? You really should let me bring something to eat. After all, it's your first Christmas, so you probably have no idea what all the fuss is about. Melanie, calm down. Sebastian already told me that you want to bring your food so badly because it's tradition. But I'll manage, even if you don't believe me. You're always so bitchy when someone asks you for something. Bitchy? That's no way to talk to your daughter-in-law. I just want to make my traditional food that my husband loved so much. Your culture doesn't even know how to celebrate Christmas properly. What do you mean by that? Well, you're from Mexico. What do Mexicans know about Christmas there? You don't even have snow at Christmas. You're unbelievable, Melanie. Sorry, Rory wasn't feeling well again yesterday. Mexican food sounds like a change of pace. And even though Mom texted me to tell you something else so she can cook her dinner, I'm looking forward to your dinner. Isabel, would you remember to set aside a small portion for Rory and not spice it too much because of Rory's stomach? Of course, Emily. I know how sensitive my little niece is. And thank you for standing by me. Sebastian agrees with me that I should just ignore your mom. Of course. You shouldn't make food so spicy, Isabel. We're not used to this Mexican food and its exotic spices. I know what I'm doing, Melanie. You should consider yourself lucky that my Sebastian married you. I would have wished for him a woman with a reasonable culture. But that's just my opinion. You should really be grateful. After all, you're practically stealing my son. Your mom is annoying again. Just like that time you brought me biscuits for dessert. She just doesn't trust me. And she hates me, I know that.
You know how she is.
Please, write her that I'm responsible for this year. If her golden boy does that, maybe she'll believe you and leave me alone.
Of course.
Also, she brought up the culture thing again. That I'm stealing you?
Let her, babe. Sometimes she just gets a little crazy. Whereas she also wrote me this earlier, that I should have rather look for a white woman. I'm going to have a crisis with your mother. I have written to her.
And?
She's really going to try.
Like at Thanksgiving, where she threw down the biscuits, Sebastian? I don't know if your mom can do that.
We'll see.
Hey, lovely Isabel. You finally know why Rory has such a sensitive stomach. She's allergic to peppers and has to avoid them for the time being. Oh no! Poor baby. Is she okay?
Give her a big hug from us.
So, can you make stuff without paprika? It's in almost everything, especially in Mexican food, isn't it?
That's not a problem. I can change the one dish really easily. Then Rory can eat it too.
And you really don't mind changing that?
Don't worry about it, Emily. Rory is important to me. And for the food that needs paprika, I'll just put it out of reach for her and label it for you, okay?
You are a true sweetheart. Thank you. Finally, Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas! Are you on your way already?
Lucas is packing the suitcases in the car right now. Then, we'll be on our way to pick up Mom. We'll be there in a good 3 hours.
I'm looking forward to it. I am already busy cooking.
This is going to be wonderful. Mom did cook a ton of food after all.
You're not serious?
Yes, I am. And I couldn't get her to leave the casserole and dessert. She really wanted to bring it. And she said some really nasty stuff about your culture and Mexican food.
Crap. And who's going to eat that much food?
Your mom is so exhausting. I have no idea. I just wanted to give you a heads up. Thank you.
You have to come home.
But I need a moment at the supermarket. I want to buy this special sauce for Rory, so the dish will be perfect for her.
Mom's already here, and she's going crazy. She brought a lot of food, and she's throwing your food in the trash. And she called her food superior to yours.
She does what? The food was so incredibly delicious. Thank you. We should do this every year.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, and that you were able to save the food from your mom.
I don't know what she had there either. She was pouting the whole time in the car on the way home that no one had touched her food.
Serves her right a little bit.
Rory is feeling very sick. We are on our way to the hospital. Oh no. Rory had an allergic shock. She ate something she shouldn't and wasn't allowed to.
Oh no. How could that happen?
I don't know exactly what happened or how it happened. I just gave her some of the food that you labeled, Isabel. She ate nothing else. The doctor said it was probably the reaction to peppers.
Your mom said that she saw paprika in the food. I've been very careful to make sure that there are no peppers in there.
Really? It tasted very hotty and spicy. It just tasted like it. And according to the recipe that was on your kitchen table, there are peppers in it, aren't there?
Yes. It usually has paprika in it, but I left it out. And I made the rest of the food less spicy.
Well, I thought it was pretty spicy. The portion that Melanie served me was almost too spicy.
What do you mean by that, Emily?
Maybe you deliberately added some paprika, Isabel?
What do you mean by that? I was very careful not to let that happen.
I just mean, sometimes you do something subconsciously, like seasoning food that you've already made a dozen times.
I was watching out for it.
Then, how did Rory get the peppers? She much too little to put food on her plate by herself. I'm afraid I have to agree with Mom, Isabel. These things can happen very quickly, and after all, it was your first Christmas that you hosted.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're probably to blame for my little girl being miserable.
Please come home. I can't stand that. You brought this on yourself a little bit when you put peppers in Rory's food.
I didn't put peppers in Rory's food.
Isabel, relax. I talked to the others and we're not going to have any more family dinners at our house for now.
What?
I talked to the others about it and that's the consequence.
But babe, your family just accused me like that.
You can't prove it. I'm sitting here completely alone crying. I'll be home soon. First, I'm worried about Rory. Emily said that Rory is getting better, so take care of yourself till then.
But I didn't put peppers in Rory's food. I looked it up.
What?
I found some interesting stuff in our kitchen that does not belong there.
What do you mean?
Are you still with Emily and Lucas?
Yes. Why?
Ask them if your mom or any of them put salsa on Rory's food.
Lucas has confirmed it.
Then I guess your mom will get a message from me now. Did you put salsa in Rory's food? And in the rest of it? What do you mean by salsa? The bottle that's there. You brought it. And Lucas saw you put some of it in my food. Oh, the salsa. I thought your food would be too spicy for the others then. There are peppers in it. Yeah, just peppers. What are they going to do? And you made them over Rory's food? Yeah, Rory wasn't supposed to like your food either. And you're accusing me of not caring about my niece? I had to expose you somehow. And Rory is doing just fine. Oh my god! Isabel, I'm so sorry. I didn't know Mom would go that far. She wanted me endangered my daughter. I told you I didn't. I am so infinitely sorry. Lucas says we are cutting off contact with Mom for now. Sebastian is coming home now. He agrees with us. From now on, only family dinners at your place. Melanie admits after some pressure that she brought salsa that had chunks of peppers in it. She wanted to make sure that the food was too spicy for the others, but didn't care that her granddaughter has an allergy to peppers. She wanted to blame it on Isabel and blame her for Rory not being well so that she could badmouth her daughter-in-law to her daughter and son-in-law. She was throwing out plates and dishes and made a mess in Isabel's home till they got out. The family breaks off contact with the mother, and family dinners now take place at Isabel's house.